smell it? Fall is officially here, and what better season to enjoy the outdoors? Joining me now is Jeff Herman, editor of Lawn Starter. Thank you so much for being here, Jeff.
Glad to be here.
So we're talking all about the best and worst states to visit this fall. What are some of the categories y'all considered?
We looked at everything from national parks to size of yards to entertainment attractions, pumpkin patches, things you can do outdoors. We steered away from things indoors, obviously because of COVID. So we were trying to focus on things you could do outdoors with your family in the fall while enjoying the seasons, the colors, and the cooler temperatures.
All right, so tell us what states made the top of the list.
The top of the list was New York, Alaska, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Colorado, and Ohio. Those are the top 6. And Texas finished at number 15.
All right, so we're orange there in your map, and all the top ones are red, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so tell me, why is Texas so low?
Well, I don't know that we're so low. We're a really big state where some of those other states like New York, they have a bunch of areas that are full of forest and they color a lot in fall. So you can see red, orange, yellow, green, mountains, hiking trails. They have a whole lot of different areas in New York to be able to see. It's not just New York, it's all over upstate New York, Syracuse, Rochester, places like that.
And New York is at the very top because you said they have more entertainment, more stuff to go see and do?
That is correct. And just more outdoors, more things to do outdoors. Now, Texas has a lot of things to do outdoors, hiking trails, but in the time I live here in Dallas, in the time that I've been here, there's just not as many tree-covered hiking trails. When I think of Rochester, New York, there's the Erie Canal, and it's just covered with leaves as you walk there in the fall. It's really incredibly beautiful.
Yeah. And did COVID-19 affect the ranking?
Yes, we excluded some things that you would normally think to do, like, holiday photos or, hay rides. Those may not be the big thing to do this fall because of social distancing. So we tried to focus on things that you could do as a family together in your bubble where you can enjoy fall.
Now, I was looking at the list and I saw that some states are being excluded. Why is that?
Well, it seems like right now we still don't know what the weather quality as far as the air quality of California and Oregon and Washington will be with the fires still going on. So much of those fires are in forested areas. So it seemed like it was best to maybe leave them out of the rankings for this year. And something else that plays into the fact with Texas is that we did give some states that are at risk for hurricanes, we downgraded their rankings a little bit to factor for the fact that, you could be running into some risk from hurricanes or some other wild natural disaster. So that played in a little bit into Texas's rankings being a little bit further down.
Gotcha. And do you anticipate a lot of people traveling during this time of year?
They'll be traveling by car if they're traveling at all, and that's why hiking, going staycationing, doing things in your area. If I were in Waco, I'd probably hit the Riverwalk because of the colors there, or Cameron Park. If I were going to have pictures taken with my family for the holiday, I'd get giraffes, I'd get elephants, and maybe some fall colors in the background there too. And just maybe there's pumpkin patches all over Central Texas. So find a pumpkin patch, get your pictures with your kids, bring the pumpkins home, make your jack-o'-lantern. You can still have a Halloween. You might not have trick-or-treaters. You might not have one of the celebrations of fall that we normally have, but you can still have it as a family.
Gotcha. And tell me a little bit about Lawn Starter for folks who don't know what it is. What do you guys do?
Well, Lawn Starter is an app that helps you to book your lawn care and everything from working your fall leaves to pest control to all the services that you have in your yard. So, it's one place to be able to do all that. They're insured people who will do it for you, and it saves you time because right now, one of the things that you're all going to be doing is raking our leaves, and that's kind of hurting your back. So maybe it makes sense to have somebody do it for you. So there's many different ways that you can find a pro to do something for you and save yourself time where you can spend it with your family or just save yourself the backbreaking work.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us, Jeff. We're ready to start all the fall favorites.